Hello again everybody, I hope you're all doing well, and for the second time this week I'm going to be bringing you a football shirt from a country that I don't yet have representation for. This time I have bought it purposefully. It's not coming from a mystery box, so I do know what country it is and I do know what shirt and club it is. And we are getting very close to 100, which means all of the common and popular and obvious countries are kind of out the way, give or take, which means that the countries and shirts that I'm going to be showing you are going to be a little bit more unique, obscure, and rare, I guess, and there's a chance that you won't necessarily be too familiar with them, and I definitely think this is the case with the one that I have here in front of me. It's one that I've had on my radar for best part of a year now, possibly 2 years, because I think this shirt has been used for 2 seasons. It certainly was used last season, but I have bought it now, so I think from the images I can tell it's a 2 season sort of thing. But I guess we'll find out once I open up the parcel. The only issue and reason why I didn't buy it sort of straight away was purely the price. When I explain to you about all that, you'll probably be a little bit more understanding and appreciate why I was a little bit hesitant. But I did make this purchase. Quite a while back, and I have received it quite a while back. So it's best I open it up and see what is inside. It's come from outside the country. And it's come directly from the manufacturer, actually. So let's see what's inside. Hopefully it is what I ordered. And then, yeah, I'll try and explain to you a little bit about the club. There's a lot of bubble wrap in here. There we go. So, there's nothing else hidden away. Right then, so, there is the rear of the sort of parcel there, I suppose. It tells you the manufacturer, if those of you are familiar with who that is. And then there is the front, where you can sort of see through the shirt there. It looks like the one I ordered, let's just say that. Similar to another shirt that I've had recently. It comes with a Ziploc bag, so I suppose it's best I open it up that way. It has a tag, which I was slightly worried that it may not have one. I bought from this manufacturer before with them, so it kind of makes sense that it is there. But, anyway, there is the rear of the shirt. So it has pretty much just a red background. Now, there is a little bit of a sort of a logo motif there, which possibly... Is that the one? Yes, that's the one on their crest. So they've got that on the back there, which looks pretty cool. Quite nice. And then if we bring it round the front, we have this one, which is really cool, isn't it? That's not too bad. So it's all red, and you have sort of black trims running down the sides, around the collar, around the cuffs, and then you have sort of sponsor on the front there, which has sort of been transferred across. So then you've got these sort of ventilation things, panels running down the sides. But it is the shirt that I ordered, and it's everything I needed. It is a medium. So, what I'm going to do is I will research it a little bit more, because there's something about this one, I'm not sure. It's that giant sort of, almost looks like an urn on the front there. It is more of a, I don't know, it could be an old trophy, possibly, or some sort of pottery. But I'm going to have to try and figure out what that is. I have tried to research it previously, but no idea really. And then I'll come back to you and explain to you who it is, where it's from, and how much it cost me. So, yes. Okay then, there is the shirt, looking really good, and a gold star to anybody who's able to identify the club from this shirt without necessarily reading what it says on the crest or the sleeves. Very well done on that. Who is the club? Well, it's FC Ararat. And where are they based? They come from the country of Armenia, and they are actually specifically based in the capital city of Yerevan. This is their home shirt, and at the very least, it's their home shirt from 2020-2021, so kind of last season, I guess, or the season before, depending on how you want to describe the seasons as the season's not finished. Possibly also for the 21-22 season. From what I can tell, everything looks fine. It's just that this graphic here, I can't see on some of the images of the current season, so maybe they removed it. But their away and home shirts are literally just this shirt, but in different colours. I think white and in black. And they have this exact same design with this image. This, I believe, is present on the current season shirt, so I don't quite know what's going on, but it's at the very least, it's last season's shirt. And they are known as Ararat Yerevan, so they're not to be confused with FC Ararat Armenia, who are sort of a more recent addition to the Armenian Premier League. The Ararat part of the club is not necessarily like a location. I suppose it is. It's actually, I believe, a mountain range, which is actually in sort of the far east of Turkey, actually. And even though it doesn't currently lie in the modern borders of Armenia, it's still sort of is quite an important sort of principal national symbol in regards to Armenia. So that's pretty much the reasoning behind their name, or at least that's what makes sense to me. The club crest has Ararat in both Latin, or English, and Armenian also. So you've got Armenian on top, and then you've got it on in English below. You have that sort of winged creature there stood on top of the ball, which is also the one present on the back of the shirt there. The club was founded in 1935, making it one of the oldest clubs in sort of the country. And of course, through different versions, they've played in like Soviet leagues and whatnot when the country's gone back and forth. With regards to their success, they've only won one league title, one Premier League title, and that was way back in 1993. So they're kind of overdue a little bit of sort of league success, shall we say. Armenian league is dominated by like FC Punic. They're kind of pretty much the most successful team. It's like them and everybody else. So recently they've not been as dominant, though they did win last season's league. So who is the manufacturer? It is 14, and like I said, I did purchase this directly from them because, well, that's kind of really the only place you can buy it unless you're based in Yerevan, I guess, and you can go to the club store. I noticed it, like I said, maybe about 18 months ago, probably when the seasons began. And I thought, well, I'd like to add one of these, mainly because of two reasons. It's Armenia, and I'm needing one of their clubs. And secondly, 14 is a brand that I have only one shirt from, and it was Al Ansar, my shirt from Lebanon. So they're already branching out to relatively sort of obscure leagues, and they also have another one from Lebanon, like Nemje or Nejme, a combination of those letters, also from Lebanon, that they've done. The problem is, I bought those from Classic Football Shirts, and I thought, if I buy this directly from the manufacturer, who are based in Switzerland, so yes, that means it's going to be expensive, and then I spend all that money, and then they appear in Classic Football Shirts for half the price, I'm going to feel a bit like a plank. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited, never appeared in Classic Football Shirts. So quite clearly they're not going to get any in, though watch them now. I felt like I probably missed out, and then I looked and realised that they probably are wearing the same shirts this season, and they're still available to buy on the website. So I just thought, you know what, let's just go for it. Need one, make the purchase. So it costs 69 Swiss francs, which is about £57, give or take, which is, not cheap, but it's not expensive, I suppose. But then you throw the shipping on top, which is like another 20 Swiss francs. Yeah, we're getting close to about £80, £75 or something for it, which is what it is. But when you buy from certain countries, you kind of think, I hope I don't have to pay the importing taxes, which luckily I didn't. It did arrive. It arrived eventually because I made my purchase, and then the shipping was obviously quite expensive, but it said 3 to 5 days. I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll deal with that. 2 weeks later, not received anything or any confirmation, really. So I messaged them saying, where is my shirt? And they goes, we do apologise. We did try contacting you. Clearly you didn't. It's a made-to-order piece, so we've got it sent to wherever, God knows where, and we're getting it made for you. And then once it's made, we will send it on. So I was like, okay, fair enough then. So just a waiting game. Waited, I don't know, maybe 2 more weeks, and then I got my shipping notification saying it was about to arrive, and it did arrive, and here it is. A month later, I decided to open it. But from what I can tell, it kind of fits the bill, really. It does look like another 14 shirt that I have, and it's really cool. It's got like nice little identifiers on it, like obviously you've got the sort of year founding there, and you've got the club name. It's just a nice material. Like, this is sort of sewn on, and it's just what you would expect. It's really cool, and the fact that it's from Armenia, it means that I have another country ticked off. I'm getting closer and closer to getting all of Europe done. Armenia was going to be a bit of a tricky one, but I'm glad I've got that one out of the way. I suppose the best thing to do is just keep an eye on like 14's website and just see if there's anything that pops up. I'm sure at some point they'll be doing some more clubs. They've done other ones like Rapid Bucharest, they did, and they have done a team in Switzerland, which makes sense. I forgot which one that one is. Don't know. Yes, but they've definitely done that. And then, of course, classic football shirts sometimes clearly stock them. I just really hope this one doesn't appear. So if you are looking for one from Armenia, go on the 14 website. You will have to pay a decent amount of money. You'll have to wait for it to be manufactured, but it will arrive, and you won't be too upset. This design, like I said, is used for the away and the third shirts also, though I think possibly maybe only the home and the away are available to purchase. But that's it. Another country down. That's simple enough for me. I think there's quite a few opportunities right now to buy some new shirts from some new countries. So over the next sort of few months, you'll be seeing that number increase ever so slightly. It is getting more difficult, but that's all part of the thrill. Anyway, I hope you continue to have a good week if you are indeed doing so. And then the video on Friday is going to be quite cool. It's a really nice shirt. Really, really nice feel-good video, shall we say. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.